Groundhog Day on a Saturday. You know what that means. What is going on, everyone? Jeremy Ritz here. Courage pays better than fear trading. Happy Saturday. It is a whirlwind day for me and the crew because it is parade day for Little League, baseball, softball. We've got the games going on, so it's just from sun up to sundown. We got a little bit of a break here, and so I figured I would check in with all of you guys and say it is Groundhog Day on this Saturday, because like last weekend when talks broke down between Iran and the United States to achieve peace and it fell through, weekend Wall Street tumbled, Bitcoin tumbled, and guess what's happening now? Well, Iran says that they're closing the Strait again, and they have fired upon tankers. And guess what has happened? Bitcoin is down 1,500 points at the time I'm recording this. Weekend Wall Street is down. Oh Lord, the sky is falling. Oh no. Just cue I can see, like, I'm already imagining the thumbnails in my head. And there's probably one attached to this video too, because I got to bring you guys in to watch. But the fear is going to percolate again. It's going to marinate here Saturday. It's going to intensify. It's going to build some steam on Sunday. And let's see what's going to happen whenever futures open Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern time. And if we use the playbook for what occurred last weekend, futures did drop down 80 points. Bull stepped in, bought it up, we recovered, and we went on the ripper of a week that we had last week. Now, does not mean that that is what is going to happen. In fact, it would be nice to get a pullback this week. It would be nice to cool off some of this selling. Let's get a little bit of retracement. Let's get a dip this week so that we can ride this trend back up, because the move is getting extended. If we just look at this objectively across the board, everything pumped last week. At one point on Friday, the markets were up 100 points, and there has been no chill in this bull run. And it's funny too, when you look on social media, if you go on X and see things that are being posted there, it's the same bear porn that we saw just a couple of months ago. Oh, things are so extended, the stock market is expensive, valuations are stretched. Michael Burry posted the stock market has never had a needle top, mark the top, something along those lines. So everybody's coming out, and they're not wrong. Valuations are stretched once again. Is the market expensive? Yes, but here's the thing. The stock market is not a rational beast at all. It's just not. It is irrational. And the saying, markets can stay irrational longer than you can stay solvent, applies right now. So just because we're extended, just because the charts are stretched, just because we are overbought, all those things, just because things are ripping to new all-time highs, does not mean that you're going to dump. And I've got some interesting statistics that I'm going to share in the Sunday setup video. Make sure you check that out tomorrow. If there are tickers that you want me to take a look at and analyze, just go ahead and drop them in the comments of this video and I'll get those covered for you. But some things to take into consideration here as we head into the midterm election component of the year. We're going to start getting into the ads season where we get all those smear campaigns. But more importantly, that third year of the presidential election cycle and what typically happens then. And I have an interesting statistic from some research that I was doing yesterday that I'm going to share with you, but you're going to have to wait until Sunday to find that out. But we can see some weakness here still yet in this quarter, even though we just smashed to all-time highs. But for now, we have to see how this latest development in the saga that is whatever, I'm not even calling it a war anymore. We're just calling it a conflict. right? This conflict between Iran and the United States. Let's see how long the Strait stays closed now. And here's the last thing that I'll say. One of the challenges and issues right now with the messages coming out of Iran is, who do you believe? Who is the true leadership in Iran after the attacks from Israel and the United States and the destruction that was caused from these attacks? Who is truly in charge? Which voice is the credible voice? We don't know that, right? So just make sure when you're reading these headlines, you're taking those things into consideration. But anyway, that's what I got for you. Just a quick driven here. I hope you have an amazing rest of the weekend. It's time for more baseball for me. But in the meantime, in between time, make it a great day. Honor the moment. And most importantly, be grateful. Take care, everyone.